2, 1. Let's do it. Good morning, Chiefs Kingdom. Happy Monday to all of you. You guys are heading to work today, probably. A lot of you, maybe some of you are sitting at home doing your remote work. Just in case you didn't know, the Chiefs are the one at the top. We're undefeated, and no one else is. Camps are undefeated and looking to go get that three-peat. I'm excited about it. You should be excited about it. It's another great game against the 49ers. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid together are undefeated, 5-0 against the San Francisco 49ers. Yesterday was interesting. Yesterday, I'm not going to get into a huge breakdown of the game because I got other stuff to do today, but I wanted to give you guys a quick kick for the morning. We talk about it on this channel all the time. Welcome back, Chiefs Live. Chiefs Chat Live, by the way. I need a moderator so bad, it's not even funny. Welcome to Chiefs Chat Live for this Monday morning. I'm your host, Thunder Dan. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. Tap the notification bell. We've only been doing this for 4-6 years, like just 2 years of Chiefs Wire live podcast, and then 4 years of this, and in between that, a little bit of RGR football. Ryan and the boys over there kicking butt. Listen, I tell you all the time, people talk about run games. People talk about Chiefs aren't a running team. This team's a running team. The Ravens, the Bills. Oh, that's great. That's great. But if the majority of the time you play football, you're the better running team and the better run defending team on the field, you're going to win a lot of football games. Your Kansas City Chiefs are undefeated since last Christmas. Last Christmas, the Patrick implosion game, the Mahomes implosion, the Mahomes-plosion, whatever you want to call it, the game where Patrick tried to do way too much, way too much, and had the fumble, had the interception against the Raiders, and the Raiders were all loving themselves and thinking they were all high and mighty, and their quarterback couldn't do anything. He was single digits in pass completions on 21 attempts, and Patrick just had a really, really, really bad day. People are going to have those once in a while. It just went wrong. It's okay, because we won the Super Bowl in the Raiders building. I think the payback has been delivered already. This team, since Christmas, I'm going to go over the numbers with you guys really quickly. Okay, Chiefs lost to the Raiders. We ran the ball 85 yards. They ran the ball 157. Kudos to them for that. They don't have Josh Jacobs anymore, so that's hurting them. We lost 20-14. We lost 20-14 despite those two egregious turnovers for touchdowns by our quarterback. And I'm sure he felt really bad about that, because since then, he doesn't give a shit about stats. He doesn't care about the numbers. He cares about the W's. And all we've done since then is win football games. Heck or high water, this team finds a way. December 31st, New Year's Eve, I was at that game. Chiefs win 25-17. 132 yards rushing for the Chiefs, 104 for the Bengals. The next game, January 7th, Chiefs win 13-12. All the backups on the field over the Chargers. Chiefs ran the ball 123 yards, Chargers 118. Next game was the wild card round against the Dolphins in chilly Kansas City. And we all remember that. The Tyreek Hill getting smackdown game. L'Jarius Sneed just owned him. Chiefs won that game 26-7, whomped them. Chiefs ran for 147 yards, Dolphins 76 yards. The next game, first game since the Raider game, the Chiefs got outrushed. They got outrushed by the Bills, but it was respectable. We won the game, divisional round, 27-24. Missed field goal by the Bills, couldn't send it to overtime. We win the football game. We ran the ball for 146 yards, the Bills 182, and that 182 required 72 yards by their quarterback, Allen. So take it. I'll take it. Anytime we force the other team's quarterback to try to be everything and do everything, and they're not Patrick Mahomes, usually goes our way. The next game, AFC Championship, we all remember that. Mitchie Bank Stadium. First playoff road game. Chiefs can't win on the road. Chiefs have been winning on the road for years. But it was the first playoff game on the road, and the Chiefs won 17-10. We ran the ball for only 89 yards, but we held the Ravens rushing game to 81 yards. Next game, Super Bowl, Chiefs, 49ers. 49ers got McCaffrey and all these guys and Debo and all that. Chiefs ran the ball 130 yards. 49ers ran it 110 yards. Chiefs won the Super Bowl 25-22. We fumbled the ball like 5 times on how we won that game. When you go back and look at the stats don't tell the tale. You got to watch the game live. You see the nerves on the 49ers side in certain situations, and you see the calm, the cool, and the collected in Patrick Mahomes' eyes. And you're like, oh, we're okay. We're all right. This is going to work out. Super Bowl win. Whoop, whoop, over the 49ers. That was awesome. Okay, cut through the preseason crap because I don't count that. I didn't look at the numbers because those games don't count. Chiefs win the next game, September 5th, 27-20, over the Ravens again. Ravens plus Derrick Henry. They outrushed us. Oh, yeah, big time. 185 yards to 72. So Derrick Henry plus the Ravens equals an extra 104 yards, apparently. But another loss. We got them on that one. And then that was the only time, those two times, that Ravens game, the Bills game, spoiler alert, the only two times we've been outrushed. It's last Christmas. But Chiefs can't run the football. Chiefs aren't good at defending the run. I heard somebody say yesterday, a pundit said, Chiefs usually take 5, 6, 7 games before their run defense starts, doing anything. Okay. All right. September 15th, Chiefs versus the Bengals again. 26-25 win. That had to hurt. It hurt. Did it, Bengals? Who day that? Whatever the heck. Did that hurt? Just eat your chili. Stop crying. Chiefs rushed the ball for 149 yards to 74. Whooping. Chiefs versus Falcons. That was a good game. It was a fun game to watch. Falcons got those two great backs, Algier and Robinson. Chiefs had, I believe, Steele was in that game. Chiefs ran for 128 yards. Maybe it was the Charger game. Chiefs ran for 128 yards to 82 for the Falcons. Chiefs win 22-17. Then the Chargers, once again, who we beat by 1 point in the game that meant nothing at the end of last season. And then we beat them this season so far one time. 17-10. We rushed the ball 101 yards. They rushed at 55. Let's speed through this. Chiefs over the Saints. 139 yards rushing for us. 46 for them. To be fair, backup quarterback. Not great for them. 26-13 Chiefs win. And then the bye. Chiefs off the bye. Andy off the bye. Holmes off the bye. Usually pretty good. Usually. Almost pretty good. Chiefs won 28-18 last night by 10. I thought, did they rush the ball more than us? I checked the stats. 184 yards. 101 for the 49ers. Patrick Mahomes finds a way. He doesn't care. We'll do another show this week. We'll talk about the interceptions because if you look at his numbers, you'd be like, we're probably 1-5. Nope. We're 6-0 undefeated. The numbers don't matter. The play in the moment matters to this guy. That's all that matters. I'm going to make sure my sound's working here. I see it on my screen, but okay, perfect. Yeah, guys, this team that wants to three-peat, they are going to win or they have to win. Still think they should bring a receiver in. Can they get D-Hop? Can they get MVS? Can they get another guy? Can they get Mike Williams from the Jets? Like, just get another guy in there. We need bodies because guys are getting hurt. And when we got to go to Sky Moore, and that was definitely a drop yesterday again. It's like this. I mean, if the trade doesn't happen this week, I'll be shocked. They don't try to like trade Sky and get Mike Williams, Sky in a pick for Mike Williams or something along those lines, or D-Hop, somebody. It's just not, unless they just plan on keeping Sky, let him ride the season out, and then next season, he'll be somewhere else, which they might do that too because they like the guy. So I'm not going to fault them for caring about a guy. And he's made some plays in the playoffs, not a lot, but enough. He had a touchdown. He didn't drop that ball. That was good. It's the Eagles. Eagles know. Anyway, guys, we're on our way to our three-peat. It's looking great right now. I'm loving the way this team is playing. We can go over the numbers and stuff this week. I got work to do today, so I just want to get on here quickly and touch base with you. We are undefeated. We are the only undefeated team. The stats yesterday, the Broncos beat the Saints, so the Broncos are making some headway. We saw that Thursday night. Jaguars whooped the Patriots, so Dougie P's job should be safe for another week. Vikings, lost by 2. There's that first L. Sam Darnold, 22 of 27, 259 yards, a touchdown, and 1 interception. He's not Mahomes. He can't make mistakes and overcome it. Meanwhile, Jared Goff's on the other side. So Sam Darnold only had 5 incompletions. Jared Goff says, well, I'll just do 3 incompletions. 22 of 25 for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. Redonkulous. The Lions had a running back over 100 yards, a receiver over 100 yards. They're not messing around. My pick at the beginning of the season, I think it's Chiefs over Lions in the Super Bowl. We get our three-peat. Chiefs versus Lions. I think we beat them. We'll see what happens. It'd be great for Patrick to get that Jared Goff monkey off his back. Monday Night Football, and just not fun when we lose to those guys. We got to get those guys. We lost them in the opening of the season last year too. So, but a lot of drops and stuff. And like I said, we'll get into the interceptions later this week. I'm gonna do a little show and talk about Patrick Mahomes' stats and numbers and how it's really looking, and break it all down for you and let you know you don't gotta worry. Don't gotta worry. Relax. Bills whoop the Titans. Shocker. 34-10. What are the Titans now? 1-5. Okay. They might be looking to trade, guys. They might be looking to trade. The Jets played last night. They might be looking to trade. They lost again. Jets are 2-5. I don't know. If Mike Williams is unhappy, if he's sour grapes in it, they might let him go. I'm not sure if you guys like that idea, trading for a guy that's acting that way, but he's not being treated very well. I get it. It's kind of the McCole Hardman thing. Just kind of there, you know? Dolphins lost to the Colts. Dolphins proving they can lose to anyone. 2-4 Dolphins. Who would have thunk it? Guess Tua mattered a lot to that team. What else we got here? Let's see here. That's Colts. Falcons lost a blowout against the Seahawks. They're both 4-3 now. Interesting. I was watching that game, and then once the Falcons went behind 10 points, I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch this right now. Texans lost to the Packers by 2. All right. Bengals beat the Browns by 21-14. I heard Deshaun Watson got injured yesterday pretty badly, and they had to bring in the other quarterback, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the Browns the rest of the way. Eagles whooped the Giants. Saquon Barkley went off. 17 carries, 176 yards, and a touchdown. He only got one touchdown, though, because Jalen Hurts likes to pick him off at the goal line. He wants those short yardage touchdowns. Because, running backs love when quarterbacks do that to them. Saquon added 2 catches for 11 yards. My A.J. Brown on my fantasy team got me 89 yards on 5 catches and a touchdown. So I'm happy with that. The Raiders lost to the Rams. Shocker. Raiders are 2-5. Over under on how long before Antonio Pierce gets fired. Throwing it out there. He's going to get fired before we play them? That'll be soon. Panthers, I don't think so, but we'll see. Panthers get destroyed by the Commanders. Not a shock. Got to follow up and see what happens with the quarterback there. Where we had Commanders with Jaden Daniels. He had 2 of 2 for 6 yards, 3 runs for 50 yards, and he got hurt. And then Marcus Mariota came in and went crazy. 18 of 23 for 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I'm here, 11 carries for 34 yards. Guess the dude likes being in Washington. Of course, we know our score. Jets lost to the Steelers 37-15. And tonight we get to see the Ravens and Buccaneers at 8:15, and the Chargers and Cardinals. I hope the Buccaneers win. Ravens are going to be a tough out, but I'm rooting for the Buccaneers in that one. I know I'd never say that after the Super Bowl, but it's been a minute. I'm over it. I've got Buccaneer players on my fantasy football team. And of course, I got to root for the Cardinals, which is really hard. I don't think I'm going to, though. I'm just going to stay away from that game because I'm not a big fan of that team right now. Anyway, guys, that's your Week 7 quick, speedy, fast review. I wanted to get something out there to you before I went off to my second gig. And we got Ruben DeCruz in the chat. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, Dan? Good win. Now time to get Deontay Johnson. Listen, watch my episode I did for my case for MVS, please, before you start touting the Deontay Johnson thing. In a nutshell, Deontay's already got multiple drops this season. MVS, the much maligned MVS, had 3 all of last season, and everybody acts like he dropped 3 balls every game. Okay? That's the short version. The long version is Deontay Johnson led the league in drops one season. This season, all the talk in his camp was he can't hang on to the football. And he doesn't know the offense. So if I can have 2 guys around the same speed, one's 6'5", one is not. One's been in the offense, the 6'5" guy, one is not. One's made big plays in 5 playoff games for us, including Super Bowls, and one is not. Go watch my video. It's like 50 minutes. It's awesome. It's fun. It was fun breaking it down because I had to remind myself, like, wait a minute. Let's full court press, move forward. Let's check it out. what's going on with MVS? Why do we just jump all over him? And I watched this and I'm just like, man, that guy got a raw deal. He even got hate after the Packer game because he didn't make the catch with the guy in his back like a backpack. He got hate for the Philly game because he dropped a tough catch, but it should have been a catch because he's a pro player, but a tough catch that would have gave us the lead against the Eagles. But earlier in the game, we were up. We were going in to extend the lead, and Travis Kelce fumbled the ball inside their 15 to give them the ball back. We lost that game the same way he did against the Bengals the year before. I love Travis, don't get me wrong, but nobody throws hate at Travis. I think a turnover inside the red zone is much more damning than a dropped catch anywhere on the field. In the end zone, tough. But it's like we never really had it. This is like you have the ball, we're making progress, we've got the momentum, cough it up. The other team's got the ball, and you're like, shit, dude, really? Come on now, Trav. You know, I love Travis Kelce. I think he's awesome. He's my favorite tight end. Him and Tony are, they're up there. But it's rough. Kareem Hunt, dude. That's why I wore my Charles jersey, because I don't have a Kareem Hunt jersey. I got to get a 29 Kareem Hunt. I got to get a revamped new one because I was going to get an Eric Berry one because my birthday's the 29th of April. But I got to get a 29 jersey. I'm going to put Thunder on the back, though. Thunder Dan. I'm going to put Hunt on the back. But he'll know. We'll both know. People see 29, they'll think it's Hunt. And it's in respect to him. But it's my birthday, so I got to get one of those. But yeah, Kareem Hunt, he was getting up like, I'm back now. Those games before, when 49ers and Chiefs were close, I wasn't here, bro. I'm here now. People look at it as yards per carry. 2 touchdowns. I don't care about your yards per carry. The dude gets in the end zone. The dude gets angry first downs. You'll never get an angry run scepter from Kyle from Good Morning Football. What a fluff show that show. Just anyway, I'm not gonna hate on people. Good for them. They're happy. They're doing a great job. They're having fun. They're having fun doing their job. Much love. God bless you too, Ruben. Highly impressed of the coaching of the Commanders. Yeah, man. I mean, Shock says he's going to get fired at the end of the season. You're talking about Antonio Pierce, I'm guessing. I don't care who it is, Hopkins, Johnson, Williams, just get someone. So see, the name you left, I would go Hopkins, MVS, or Williams, and not in any, Hopkins first. And MVS over Williams just because MVS has been in this offense. And Williams had drops yesterday too. So, at trucking dudes. Dude, it's like, I told my girls, I said, when that play happened, I said, take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is physics. This is leverage. This is universe. Not giving a shit about what you did earlier in the game, Mr. 6 foot, 205 pound man who had a huge running start. You can have a running start and smack into guys. It was like the Christian Okoye thing. Okay. Steve Atwater got a big running start at him, and Okoye broke down and stopped his momentum and gets knocked over. And he goes, I saw an interview with him, and Okoye was just like, dude, I trucked that dude and a bunch of other dudes so many times, and no one cares. He gets you one time, and that's what everybody knows you for your entire career. Yesterday, Mustafa was the man, slaying the licks on the receiver, running back, didn't care. But when you're at the goal line, and you got to put your heels on the goal line, and you can't get a running start, suddenly that 6'3", 235 pound man running into you ain't a win anymore, is it? Patrick just looks down at him like, what? That was awesome. That was so great. I'm glad you brought that up because I almost forgot to mention that. Yeah, Patrick did not he had 0 Fs to give yesterday. Patrick was going up. And that fakey on the sideline for the first down. Dude. See, now here's the thing. Here's the trick about that. The trick about that is then you're going to have the Bengal fans and the Raven fans and people like that wanting their guys to tee off on him when he's 2 yards out of bounds and go, well, you don't know, bro. You don't know if he's going to be, sometimes he cuts back in. Yeah, but once his feet hit the white, it's over, bro. That's your job to recognize when he's in and when he's out. But when he's out, no touchy. I'm still a little irked that Ravens got away with that one. Their douchebag player got to hit him out of bounds and hit him pretty hard, shoved him in the ground. Yesterday, Malik Collins with the thumb to the throat. You all see that? He looks at the ref like, you gonna? No? Okay. Patrick's getting pissed. I love pissed Patrick because pissed Patrick doesn't give a F. It's like, all right, it's going to be like that. Okay. Here comes the 33-yard run. Suck it. Here comes a bowl him over in the end zone touchdown. Eat it, Mustafa. Hit the deck, baby. His daddy's back. Just it was fun. Anyway, you get me fired up, Ruben. Don't get me. I gotta go do the other side gig now. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna post a little video to give you a little progress report, short one, with a little music behind it. It's like 30 seconds, maybe. Petty Pat, yeah. I say Angry Pat because Petty sounds weak. Angry Pat. He's Mad Pat. It's Pat Bad. Later, people, says Ruben. Yeah, just Thunder's working on things, getting the carnivore diet's working great. I'm feeling good, feeling lighter, feeling stronger. I advise all you guys to take a look at it. If you're into it, if you've been curious about it, try it out. If you don't know a bunch about it, but you want to lose some weight, look it up because it friggin' works. I thought it was a joke years ago when I was playing football and, eating pasta like crazy. But it's for real, dudes. It's for real. And it's a strong way to go. All right. And last message I got to say to a friend of mine. Ni hao, Lulu. How you doing? I told my friend I would say hello in their language. So I had to throw it out there. In the meantime, guys, I'm happy to have you guys here. Let's talk this week about Patrick's stats and how his games are developing. And it doesn't matter because the Chiefs are undefeated. And as long as we're winning, I'm a happy man. Stay healthy. Chiefs, get a wide receiver. Everybody else, you know the two words. As always, Chiefs.